Hey folks, Caleb Booger here again. I want to answer a question that came up like months ago, and I never got a chance to make a video for. It was the question, "What is love?" I put this out there, and I got a lot of interesting feedback. People talked about it as a divine energy. People talked about it as a connection between two people. People talked about it in flowery language. Love is one of those things that provokes poetry, and the problem with poetry is it only has meaning about 50% of the time. The rest of it is just words that seem to connect, but then you walk away realizing you don't have a clue what was just said. In any case, I wanted, instead of defining love, because it's not useful to define love. I think it's an infinite concept. It's beyond human understanding. It's the fabric of the universe in a way that's beyond language to describe. But I want to be useful to you. So what I'm going to do is instead give you a way to find love within yourself. Because during a meditation, when you want to focus on the energy of love, I can't just tell you to focus on light, because, if you were burning alive, you'd be emitting light. That's not exactly love. So, it's that's just not useful as a metaphor. Instead, if you're really seeking to find love within yourself, look for that piece of you that wants joy, that desires joy to be growing in another person. And this is something that has nothing to do with you personally. You just wish for that person to experience true, meaningful joy, the joy that isn't attached to accomplishment, that isn't attached to thought. It's just that pure, from God joy. And if you desire for another person to experience that joy, that desire connects with love in you in a way that is undeniable. Now, love connects in a lot of other ways. Compassion is a great way to connect with love. But these are roadmaps to find love. If I were to define love for you, I would be reducing it. If I would be almost belittling it, to be honest, because love is an infinite concept, one that's beyond human understanding. If we completely got it, we would all be Jesus. So let's not pretend that we're so enlightened that we have this thing in the bag. Rather, let me just give you a roadmap to it, because in a meditative state, in a daily life kind of way, when you look at someone and you sincerely desire that that person experiences meaningful, in the core of them, joy, that leads to love. And what's amazing about that is that it has nothing to do with you wanting something from them. It has nothing to do with them even knowing you exist. That's how pure it is. That's how innocent love is, really. As you spend more time meditating on love, you'll learn a lot of lessons. All infinite concepts peel off in a million different directions and teach you a million different things. I like to make relatively short videos rather than 7-hour videos, so I won't go into them, but I would like to hear from you what your definition of love is. Or at least a lesson that love teaches you about how to live your life. Guess that's it. See you all next time, guys. Bye-bye.